I didn't think offices could look like castles. What do you have to do on your computer? Alright, before we get going, there's just one thing I have to finish. This place is really fancy, sissy. The world doesn't wait for anyone. I'll be just a few minutes. I'm on to you, Zeldy.
You can be on to me all you wish. I'll just ask that you not be too disappointed when you aren't able to uncover anything.
Because you've done such a stupendous job hiding your motive?
Don't be silly. It's because I have nothing to hide, of course. If I'm lucky, I might come across one of those treat contraptions.
You mean the vending machine?
Vending machine, yes, that's right.
On the pad, just enter XSGSGX. You can get whatever you want.
See you in a bit.
Zeldris. Your brother sure is acting strange, huh, Onyx? I think he's trying really hard to be nicer. I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, I really do. But I just have this aching feeling that something's still off. Like what, sissy? I wish I could say. Maybe we can see. Maybe he'll stay nice forever. I love your positive take, thank you.
It worked.
Zeldris, where are we? What happened? What happened?
I've got to leave, but no matter what, don't come out of hiding.
Just what do you think you're doing, Zeldris? You might have everyone else fooled, but I'm not buying your crap. I've told you not to use magic in my world, and was that time magic?
What? Time magic? Don't be crazy, we both know I can't use that.
I'm getting sick and tired of all the lies and mischievous behavior.
I was just curious what was in here, so I used some magic.
You know, you make it really easy to forget that you really are just a kid, even if you act like a disgruntled old man all the time.
There's the fleeting moments where I slip into my cursed humanity and make human decisions with a human mind. It's infuriating.
I know what you mean, mostly. I know I'm not a divine, as you love to point out, but I'm definitely not normal. I never have been. But I honestly couldn't be happier in life in just about every regard possible. I can't believe how lucky I am. That's part of why I do what I do here. Now that I'm 34, I think back a lot about when I saw the world just the way you did. I used to only view life through the lens of haughtiness and superiority. I let my birthrights dictate how I conducted myself for way too long. I mean, other than my genetically superior enhancements, I was just like everybody else. People used to look at me like I was the freak, but unbeknownst to their feeble minds, my own thoughts were entirely the same of them. The thing is, though, we were both in the wrong, so to speak. I wasn't a freak, I was just different to them. They weren't the freaks, they were just different to me. Don't worry. You're younger than I was, though, when I was at my worst. For me, it was about 15 years ago now, just after getting my dad back. People are so incredibly stupid. Disgusting. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. They're all just clowns and noise. Time after time, failure after failure, they'll never learn. They're simply incapable. disgusting. Ugh, this is exactly how I end up being seen as the villain. So irritating. What a cruel joke. It's hard to say which is worse, the blatant stupid idiot or the modern midwit. Oh well, they'll never learn. They're incapable after all. Mindless animals. Oh, how they infuriate me. It'd be fine if they were at least kind, but they're always so cruel and angry. The worst part is that they're so miserable. They think they know better than everyone else, as if their meaningless opinions were law. I suppose it's just human nature, not that knowing that makes me feel any better. It's not as though I should expect anything different. After all, this reality is merely a sidestep away from collapse. So irritating. Then again, nothing seems to surprise me anymore. It's always the most insecure who are the most vocal. They're so determined to show the world their stupidity. The past was broken, the present is loud, and the future? It could be happy if they just listened. I don't get it. We could all be so much happier. It might be a dark and lonely journey, but I'll always choose the solitary path than drown in the sea of clowns. They're all just clowns and noise. The worst part is that they're so miserable. Mindless animals. Oh, how they infuriate me. It might be a dark and lonely journey, but I'll always choose the solitary path, then drown in the sea of clowns.
Why haven't you ever told me these things before? I didn't know we were so similar. Seems like I could have learned a lot from you. Thanks, Sinessa.
Well, don't worry, there's still plenty more of a chance, as long as you're willing to open that divine little mind of yours.
Sorry, Sinessa. I'll meet you and Onyx here later tonight.
Well, I'm open to the idea of being wrong. Thanks for hearing me out. Stop causing trouble, Zeldris. No more magic, okay?
Come on out, Hex. It's safe now.
That's not very nice, Zeldy.
Auntie Sinessa is so nice and you tricked her again. We're almost free, Hex.